Hi guys, please take a moment to like and subscribe, we really appreciate it. Today we're featuring Long Island Audit. Please use the links in the description to watch the full original video, and also visit his channel and get subscribed.
Hey Blake, why are you doing that?
Blake, sir, I need some second.
Hey, Blake. Hey Blake.
No, I'll be right in there.
Stop doing that, Blake.
Sir, you're not going to film our staff. You're not going to.
I have to. I'm gonna go ask your staff a
Staff
question.
for the public.
I'm gonna go ask your staff a question. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. So I appreciate it if you guys are friendly here. Wow. It's good to know. It's good to know. Friendly. Hi, ma'am.
You're harassing our employees.
I'm not harassing. I said hello. I said hi,
You
ma'am.
have nothing that you need.
Yes, I do. I'm going over this literature and I'm asking
And
questions.
I offered to answer your questions.
Well, I don't have. I do
You
not.
literally told me I'm not asking questions anymore.
Okay, because you got aggressive. That's what.
Got it.
Which is why I'll be filing complaint.
How you doing, officer?
Hello,
How you doing, officer?
how are you?
Good. What's your name and badge number?
Show me your ID, please.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Right here.
Well, you're covering as you're showing it me.
Right here.
How do you pronounce it?
Papalasky. You have
Papalasky.
your ID, sir?
And what's your badge number?
4839. You have your ID, sir?
4839. I'm not giving you ID,
Yeah,
sir.
ID? Okay. What is
I'm not committing any crimes, sir.
He says he's asking for information.
I'm working. You want me to explain to you what I'm doing here?
No, I don't want you. If you don't want to tell me who you are, I don't want you to be
Great.
here.
Okay, so we have nothing to talk about. Great.
See you out here?
How am
You
I?
have to leave.
Pulaski?
You have to leave.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Is this a public lobby?
1136.
Yeah, call supervisor. Call supervisor. That's better.
You have to leave.
Can we call supervisor, sir?
No.
We can't call
Come
supervisor.
outside, we'll talk. You show me your ID, we'll figure out what's going
I'm
on.
not showing you any ID, and I want a supervisor.
Okay. Step outside.
For what? You can't trespass
You're
me from
not
a public
allowed
place.
here. These
This is
people
a
run
public-
this building.
This is a public place. I have business here.
They're
sir.
running the building.
I have business in a public place. Listen, before you make a mistake, just call the supervisor, right?
No.
Call
Come
supervisor.
outside and talk to me.
I'm not going outside. I want to wait for a supervisor in a public lobby. I'm not in a
You're gonna have to
restricted
call for a
area.
supervisor.
I'm not. You can call for a supervisor. You got the video in your hand right there.
Call-
I'm asking you to call for a supervisor.
Show me your ID, and we'll
Sir,
talk about what's going on.
I'm asking you politely to call for a supervisor, please, sir.
I'm
That's-
asking for your ID.
And I'm refusing to do that.
Okay, then I'm not going to.
You're not going to call a supervisor then?
I'm going to ask you to step outside so I can
Okay.
figure out from these people what's going on.
I could show you video if you want.
Well,
what
I'm
I'm
going to ask
doing.
them because
Video don't lie though.
one of these people are going to provide me with ID.
Video don't lie.
Okay, then I'll look at your video once you show me your ID.
Okay. Well, my whole point is that I'm not going outside, and
Show
I'm
me
not
your
showing
ID.
you my ID. No. I want a supervisor. How many times do I have to ask for one? I want a supervisor. Yeah. Listen,
Did you hear the procedure?
I understand. Listen, I understand his.
Did you hear the
I understand
procedure?
his policy. Policy does not trump law, sir. And I'm letting you know that I'm here legally. I'm not committing any crimes. I have no ill intent, and I'm working on a story. It's a First Amendment protected activity. So that's why I'm asking you to please call your supervisor. So
If
that
you're
way.
working on a story and you want
And I want you to
information and help,
de-escalate.
You're talking over me.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're working on a story, you want help from this office, you need to follow what they request of you.
I don't understand. I'm working on a story in a public place. I ask them questions, and I'll have more questions for them once I'm done going over all their brochures that they have laid out everywhere. I'm working on a story in a public lobby, sir. This is a public lobby. I'm not in a restricted area. I'm not breaking any laws. So if you would like, you can call a supervisor like I've asked you 20 times now, or
Show me your ID.
I'm
so I
not
know who
showing
you
you.
are.
I'm not showing you my ID. That's not going to happen here today,
Why
sir.
not?
Because I don't want to. Why? This is not Germany, sir. You can't just. Hey, where's your papers? Like, I'm not committing a crime.
I need to know who I'm speaking to.
Listen, you're speaking
If you have legitimate business here,
No.
I need to know who you are.
But
so
who
we
are you
can
to determine if I have legitimate or non-legitimate business here? Blake can't determine that. I'm telling you I
Because
have
they're having
legitimate.
trouble dealing with you.
That's not my
You're not-
problem. I'm not, sir, I have not caused the scene. I have it all recorded. I'm not interfering with business that they have with their clients. They came out and confronted me. I'm sitting here peacefully, recording, working on my story. I have no other ill intent. They got scared because they saw camera. I'm sorry cameras scare them, but what criminal have you ever known?
What is your intent?
My intent is to work on my story without being told I can't.
With what resources from this office?
With the resources that's available to me in a public
And what are
place.
you asking of them?
I've asked them a whole bunch of questions.
Start with one. What are you asking of them?
What exactly is it that they do here?
Okay.
He explained that to me. Okay.
What
So
is
I
a
need
question
to.
that you haven't gotten an answer
So
to?
basically, I want to look at all the information that they provided me with that I've gathered publicly. I'm going to sit in the public lobby. I'm going to continue to film, and when I have more questions, I will let them know. That's it. It's simple. I'm not here to cause a disturbance. This is them calling you is causing the
Are
disturbance.
you here?
To be clear, I mean, and I've said this to you already.
Yeah.
The problem is that there's business ongoing in here.
I understand
we have folks
that.
that we're serving. Their personal information is here. There are people that are doing.
But this is why I want a
regular process.
supervisor
Wait,
here.
Sir, so listen.
Okay.
You're filming in an environment
You
where
can have an
personal
office
information is being
supervisor here.
discussed.
If you have a problem with how this
You
office
asked
is
questions.
run.
I gave you answers to every question that you offered, and you
Mm-hmm. I might have more.
continuing to film.
Yes. Why can't I
When there are
film?
people here.
But why can't I film,
Listen,
Blake?
I'm telling you why. There are people here that are talking about their personal employment situations. You should not.
Is
be
that
in here
confidential?
filming. Yes.
So if you want to listen, you have to create an expectation of privacy. So like you see how you have the door on your office over
Sure.
there.
If
You
your-
can
if
close,
your-
take a
if
client in
your
there and
main
close the
point
door, and
here
I'm not going to do
Is
it.
about whether or not there's an expectation of privacy. I've established for you.
There's
that
not.
There's an expectation that you should.
There's
not.
not. And if his supervisor was here, his supervisor would tell you that there's no expectation of privacy here. There is
We have
none.
separate areas for counseling in this space.
Okay,
So,
there's no
I
expectation of
very clearly
privacy.
Offered you an answer to every question.
Okay, I might have more.
And I'm happy to answer that.
Great. So you can
are
stand right there.
insisting
You the whole day if you want.
members of the public.
Again, sir, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law,
I've
sir.
established an expectation of privacy for you.
Okay. I mean, it's not the law. I follow the law, sir. I don't follow your idea of what the law, your interpretation of the law. I follow the law and how the law is written. And that is your job. You swore an oath to the Constitution of the United States, right? Your job is to uphold the law as written. Not what you think, not when a buddy calls you or when fellow.
So tell me who you are, so we can get your
I'm
business.
telling you, I'm a law-abiding citizen who's not doing anything wrong. That's who I am.
Okay, you
That's
don't have
it.
a name.
I'm
You're
not
hiding
giving
your identity from us.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not telling you. That's
Okay,
that's
you're
different than
choosing
hiding
not
it.
to
Exactly.
because you're writing a
because
story.
I have a right to do that.
What
Sergeant,
type of
sir.
story is it? An
All right, I'm going to talk to the
expose?
sergeant now. I'm going to talk to the sergeant now. I'm working on a story.
Fortunately, sir, and the way that you're doing that violates federal law.
No, it doesn't. Oh my God. No, it doesn't. So the police would be arresting
Cannot
me.
disclose people's individual identities when they're here seeking services.
I'm not disclosing anybody's identity. Who am I disclosing? Who am I disclosing their identity to? You have to create an expectation of privacy. A door, a wall, something. Yeah, but those are public doors. These are public doors.
And then I established for you that there was an expectation of privacy.
What's your name?
I'm Officer McNulty, Sergeant McNulty.
Sergeant
How are you?
McNulty.
What's your name, sir?
I'm good. I'm not going to give my name, sir.
Okay.
I just want.
You realize I
I'll
know
listen
you're
to
at
you.
other precincts, other places.
Yeah.
If you're making a documentary, whatever it is, you have access to public information. All right, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you have to go out and do films, we just ask you to be as professional as you can.
Of course, sir, and I
All
always
right?
am.
All right.
Okay.
So that's all.
Can you notify him that I have a legal right to be here, work on my story, so he can, because he's the one escalating the situation. So I want you to de-escalate it if you can.
Okay. This gentleman's currently making a documentary. He has access to public information. He's been over at different precincts. In this area, he's able to, if you don't want to interview him, you don't have to interview him. But at this point, he can just stay in this public area right here. But eventually, you're going to have to leave.
Of course. Eventually, right? Yeah.
But I mean, you can put in your story that that you attempted to interview. They didn't want to have an interview. All right. But
Yeah,
at this
I
point-
appreciate you explaining it to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Skype calls, those Zoom meetings, the Zoom happy hours.
So I see that they don't want to assist you. because
Yeah.
You're not following
But this
the
is a
rules.
public. There's no rules.
Okay.
What rule am I
They
breaking?
have some sort of rules how they operate here.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know
one?
what
Which
they
one
are.
am I breaking? I'm asking.
Just don't talk over me. I'll try to explain.
Okay.
And then you can speak. It's
Sure.
like a conversation.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got to go here to the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
You got the papers. You fill something out. You give them back,
Mm-hmm.
and then they review them, and then they have a conversation with you. That's what I know.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm here for a different purpose than that.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm
maybe
trying to
your
go.
purpose isn't fitting what this office does. So maybe you should
Finding
go
out somebody's supervisor is definitely important. I'm gonna find their
Maybe
supervisor.
you should go to some sort of department of public information that
Mm-hmm.
would be able to get you information that you want about this office.
Yeah.
Being that you don't want to be a client of this office.
Yeah. No, I'm just being just like your supervisor said. Just that's all you got to do. Okay. So when they close the office to the public, I'll
Once
leave.
it's closed, you're gonna have to leave.
Sure, no problem. When they lock those doors,
You got it.
I'll stand right outside them.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to click the links in the description to check out the full original video and also visit Long Island Audit and get subscribed to his channel.